Hi, Leo Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Leo. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread, and then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll get a card from my deck, The End of the World as We Know It. That contains the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled, so let's go ahead and begin. The moon is currently in Leo and is also in waxing crescent phase at 23.1% in fullness. Going on 4 days now. So that's awesome. All right, so you're probably feeling greatly in your power. Could be a very transformative time for you, but it's all for your greatest good. And it's here to help you shine. Light your lamps, Leo Moons, light your lamps. All right. I also got to drink lots of water. That's going to be very significant and special for you as well. Let's get your first card for Leo Moon. Devil. Okay. So this could be addictions, obsessions. I feel with the guidance of lighting your moon, lighting your lamp, which will be your moon energy. That moon will reflect any kind of darkness. And so I do get a lot of you shining. And this coming through here, first off the bat. Baseball, bats, that may be significant also too. This is a card of 15. Comes together to create a 6, so this could also be about karmic soulmates. Karmic soulmates who may feel bound and chained, who may be stuck. This is also Capricorn energy, so allow what resonates. All right, and I also feel like this is like a filtering process, like shaking off the heebie-jeebies, detoxing, being in awareness and recognition of this, it being made very, very clear and evident to you, and then you moving accordingly. Bet. All right, let's get your second card for Leo Moon. Like clearing away so that you can refill. Ooh, and that's what this will be here too. Yeah. Let's get your second card for Leo Moon. Because that water is very healing, it's very cleansing. It's connected to beautiful energies of love, kindness, generosity, the filtering energy. I'm just getting that. And then filtering water could be significant too. Like don't drink just any water. That's going to be important for you too. I feel too, it's not just about drinking lots of water. It's about your intake overall. So being around choppy waters or murky waters, and that was kind of resemblant in the Cancer moon reading that I just did too. Getting away from choppy waters, like realizing that some kind of territory is a little murky. You're not interested in that. And so I'm getting also salt water being significant. Cleansing with salt water, drinking salt water. Allow what resonates. Second card, Leo Moon. So we have the Three of Cups. With this following the devil, I refuse to give this beautiful energy of happiness any kind of negative connotation. I just refuse to. This is a beautiful energy of coming together and gathering and having success and being in great victories, being celebrated. This is also going to be the three graces. We're going to keep this elevated. Um, yeah, and that's what I get here. Now, I mean, you could have outside energies who are being battle axe. Let them do that. Be in this energy of this Three of Cups, in the knowing that, you're going to have haters. Who cares? You're also going to have those who love you. And so I do get this being about being in that energy and having fun and celebrating your accomplishments, celebrating your joys, your victories, winning and being happy. This is one of the happiest cards of the deck. Usually when this card appears all on its own, no other cards are needed. I love this card. And then the three energy, this is about taking that ownership of power as well, where I'm getting Empress energy for a lot of you. This could also be an Empress if you're masculine energy that you're seeing with some Goo Goo Goblins in the background. But this is greatness here. And then with the three graces energy, do look into that and research that if that is giving you any kind of inkling to do so energetically. But it's joyful energy. And then I do see Leo colors here as well. Fire energy. And I just feel that this is about the as within, so as without. It could even be the message that I got here. Drinking lots of water. You being supported by your ancestors, by your friends, your spirit team, all of the above. Everyone who loves you and supports you, uplifting you. And this being that water energy that I was talking about. Bang, bang, boom. And then the three energy, I feel that'll also speak to your magician energy, Gemini being associated, and then also being very intelligent, utilizing your skills, your talent, your wit, your communication, being a wonderful star in business, and celebrating. And then you just have some jellies that are surrounding. I did kind of get that a little bit yesterday before even coming to this reading, and I channeled this for the upcoming reading. So yeah, let's get your third card. And then with this being in second card placement, I am picking up Taurus energy, and that being connected to abundance, stability, being grounded, practical, beautiful, everything Venusian, Venus being the ruler of Taurus. And then you could have Taurus significantly in your chart. With that 2 and then this 3 energy makes a 5 energy, so contract energy could be significant also too. And that being a commitment, something wonderful coming into your life. And then that being transformative, possibly for the energies exposed for lurking. Let's get your third card, Leo Moon. Success and victory, and moving on and moving forward. And so this will confirm what I was getting about that Three of Cups and it being significant as far as, how it is that you, and that 5 energy, 5th house energy of you, that being significant. And then with the cup energy and the moon being the ruler of Cancer, that's all the more reason of that confirmation that I'm getting here for a lot of you as Leo moons. And then we have consecutive energy from that 5 energy to the 6 energy. That 6 with this being the third card also creates a 9. 9's being about completion. But then I'm also getting Sagittarius energy and Jupiter being connected. So that's even greater abundance. And then a lot of you possibly being great leaders, teachers, healers, and wonders of success. I channeled the energy of red, that being connected to the sun, and I am getting this here, and I do see it here also here too. but having great victory and success. So what I was going to say, when your energy of the 5 also came through, is these 2 wands here in the back being confirmation that they're not a part. Nothing of negativity can be, it won't be associated here on this channel here with this beautiful 3 of Cups. So you see these 2 wands here. These are wands, they're not cups, because there's no love in a situation here. But typically with the 6 of Wands and this particular card from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there'll be 2 people that you're moving away from who may have tried to come at you or battle you, or just come completely incorrect, being onlookers, jealous, envious, and this being behind you. This did come through with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups has been rocking over here as far as being elevated and moving on and moving forward. So I am getting a lot of you being that Queen of Cups energy also too. The representation of that cup being also here, and you being surrounded by those who love you and who appreciate you and celebrate you, and you also having success and victory. And then even more of this energy being here that I see as well. You have the 3 of Wands energy, 4 of Wands together. That'll be 11-11 energy, but it's also about union. Happiness could be twin flame energy to moving forward and on towards success. This gray energy will be the color for Capricorn on this horse. So that being seen as well, you being associated with a more uplifting and positive energy of Capricorn versus the toxic energy of Capricorn being here. So gaining success and victory, being celebrated, being in that celebration, and then continuing to move on and forward into even greater success. Where I also feel that this is going to be related, the 3 wands that I see here, to the 3 of Cups, and even more success coming through here for you that you've manifested successfully. And that being supportive energy from others. New beginning and a new start here too. Holding that Ace of Wands. And you having the victory, you being the great magician, and utilizing that tool to the best of your abilities. But then also having union, like I'm getting the 5 and the 6, and then the 3 to the 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6 will be significant as well. And I just seen 13 on the time clock as I said that. This 6 here is unconditional love. Of course, it's going to represent unconditional love here too, and having compassion, but no. And so I feel it's about receiving the love and the lesson, overcoming and conquering the devil energy, toxic energies, being in celebration of this, and then having even greater victory and success. 6th house energy is going to be Virgo energy. Very interesting. We have that following your reading here, where Virgo moons will be next. So Virgo energy could be significant. I do see a new contract and a new beginning here for you though, and you having the victory and that being seen, and you celebrating and enjoying it and living your best life. I ain't got time to fuck with you. Alright. And then Wands will be your energy. And then also Aries, the Sagittarius energy that came through. And then also a Fucus. Let me go turn this off here. My Cybertruck speaker is needing to be turned off. I'll be right back. Off. Okay. Let's get your 4th card. And that 4 card energy will be connected to your moon energy with 4th house energy of Cancer. Moon being the ruler of Cancer. Security, protection, stability in the home will be associated as well. And then I'm getting like an overall energy of balance and the Chariot coming through. But let's get your 4th card and we'll see what we have. Emperor energy could also be significant as well. Leo moon. That's too much. Leo moon. Leo moon. Ooh, and now that I have seen, like, I'm taking a look here while I'm getting these cards here for you. And so these two energies here, most likely will be these energies here. It could be male or female. It could be two females. It could be two males. It could be an arrangement, an assortment. However, that might be coming through, but I am picking that up and this being put behind you. Fourth card, Leo moon. King of Cups. Okay. So, what I am picking up is to not place this underneath the devil. I'm also getting to possibly place it before the Six of Wands here. And what is coming up here next for you. But I feel that the reason why this was set up the way that it is to show something new, or someone here that's very loving coming and being next up here in your life. If they aren't already, they may already be, but their presence is becoming more prevalent in your world here. I feel this is about the offer here too that you may be giving and making and moving towards while being in this great success of already having established something wonderful here, and then this being that increase that I was speaking on and what you've manifested. So this being a loving person who may not show exactly how it is that they feel, but they have a cup here to offer. They're very strong. This will be that Emperor energy being in that fourth card placement. And this person being stable. And this being more of that water. Drink lots of water. So you're being encouraged possibly here where you may have been, I'm getting like hesitant. This person may have also been a little hesitant. That will be the King of Cups also too. That's beautiful. All four kings create the Emperor energy. This will be the most loving and then also very psychic, intuitive. I'm getting a very calm energy. They could have strong Pisces. And then dipping a toe in that water. So I feel this may also too be the energy from within you, but then that balance energy presenting itself if you're a feminine energy, presenting itself as a masculine here to create that wholeness on the out. So drinking lots of water as within, so as without. Boom, 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 boom. That's beautiful. All right, and then I'm going to put this here. We'll scoot that over. And this will be the fourth card. King of Cups. Very compassionate energy also too. They may be a father. Very welcoming. They're empirical, so they may have, involvement in businesses. They may have their own business of great wealth, great knowledge. And then Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Fucus could be significant. That's awesome. Let's get your fifth card for Leo Moon. So love coming in. This is beautiful water energy that's here. So I feel that's also too why the drink lots of water is coming through for you. To encourage even more of this love coming through here for you. Fifth card for Leo Moon. Fifth card for Leo Moon. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so I did mention like a possible hesitant energy coming from you. I do get High Priestess energy and then the Taurus energy also too, and protecting one's heart. So you may be a little reserved, standoffish when it comes to this king, but I feel that this king is here for a reason. And then I get this also being that as within, so is without energy, with the eyes being covered and the heart space being covered with these two swords of truth. And that's what I see here. I don't get this being about not seeing or there being indecision. This is a heightening and strengthening of oneself and listening to one's internal knowing. Seeing the truth for yourself versus the outside energies that may have wanted to try to surround you. Trusting yourself. And then here's that water, being near the water and making the best decision for yourself based on truth. Now with the two, I get that being about a connection here. But I also get it being protection from the two energies connected to the two that we have here that were associated here. So being oblivious to these two energies here. And that being a result here with why you have success and victory. So with this card being here, I do get this being about listening to your truth from within. Transmuting the energy of that too, and then continuing on in truth and integrity. Listening and hearing the water. Because I'm also seeing why you may be encouraged to drink lots of water. You may not be drinking enough water here too. So drinking that water is going to help you. I feel that this reading is also here to help you to see the result of what can take place when you nourish yourself here. And replenish as well. Because this two energy may have brought about some effect here with that protective energy. And so I'm getting like a mirroring energy also here too, very protective energies as well. And then swords will be air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, and then I was also going to, so I have a red cup here. I use this to drink water. There's not water in it right now. I was treating myself last night after work. But I'm going to put water in it and drink water for today and most every day. So I've used this. That's been helping me to drink more water. So if it's something that you need to get for yourselves, if you don't have something already, if you're having a hard time drinking water, I would say baby steps. Start with something that you know is going to help you to drink water. I've, for years, have gone methodically over certain ideas that would help me. One being like maybe buying a case of water. That didn't work. It just, for me, it's not conducive to the environment. It's very harmful. I don't want to buy plastic bottles. I don't care if it's not made from plastic or if it's got BPA free, blah, 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 blah. No. So I'd rather have something that I could utilize and reuse without it harming the environment. And then I just magnetized this cup to me. Someone gifted that to me last year on Valentine's Day, and I really appreciate it. I even have other cups, but this is the only one that I use for certain special purposes of my own reasonings. But manifest that for yourselves and bring that into your world. And that could be what's happening also here too. And then the 5 energy will be significant. Again, transformative energy. And then contractual energy as well. I'm just getting a sense of protecting that. And then water being important for this also too. Very beautiful energy also too with this waxing crescent moon being here. And we're actually in waxing crescent phase. Okay, let's get your final card. 6th card for Leo moon. And then Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for that swords energy. Knight of Wands. Okay, so you may not see this, but someone may be rushing towards you here. After you've moved on. Keep drinking that water. That water is going to support you. I get this being someone here who may be wanting to rush back towards you, that you've moved on and away from, it possibly being one of these people here. This King of Cups is seeing this though. And the Knight of Wands is in and out behavior as well. And then, this card doesn't even want to be fitting on the scene here. So, something interesting going on with this energy here. Fire energy again. But I don't get this being you. This could be another Leo energy, and then Sagittarius, Aries, and a Fucus. Night energy is connected to the Chariot, but I'm not getting the Chariot being associated. You have overcome and you have victory and success. And so I get this actually being more of that Chariot energy of sitting and observing and analyzing and doing your best to take care of yourself amidst this energy here of what's going on. We'll check out the bottom of the deck here too, because we're not going to end this with someone coming toward you and at you with brash behavior. That's what I'm getting here. And this card was in reverse in the Cancer moon reading. And it was the very first card. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. So sneaky behavior. They're holding 5 swords. 5 swords is doing what it takes to win at all cost. Battling. I would say continue to take care of yourselves. Keep drinking that water and taking care of what it is that you know to be true for yourself versus the lies. This will be attempted theft, deceit, snooping around, doing things they should not be doing, believing that you're not seeing but you see. And so I feel that water is going to help you see even more. But someone doesn't like that you're successful. That's also what I'm getting here. And then this will be more energy of swords. I'm not going to combine these because I get this being a whole different person here. Heads up though. And then sevens will be Libra energy. And that being connected to balance. So I get this 7 being associated with this 6 here, and why I was getting having compassion for this situation, because someone's being seen for their truth. This coming out in your reading, this is going to be illumination here too about this person being seen for their truth. Move accordingly. So you have 3 swords here, 2 swords here, another 2 swords here, and these are lying swords. They've left swords behind. This is leaving evidence behind. Wheel of Fortune, wheel turning on this. So you're moving forward, and then I'm just seeing this double energy here, wanting to attach themselves and still be around, still want to try to come towards you and eye you after you've moved away from them and left them behind. I get this being universal protection, but then again, also too, it being seen about this person here, someone being exposed for their truth. Okie dokies. Very interesting, Leo Moons. That's what, I mean, it's all a part of being successful and being at the top. I just said that not long ago. There's going to be haters. So much so, I think what we're going to do is just put this over here with these people, because that's where it belongs. All right, let's get your major arcana for Leo Moon. Well, I'm going to flip the deck over, and then we'll get that top card too. Leo Moon. Magician. For some reason, I'm not getting this being you. This is in the upright, but I get this being possibly an ex who does not want to let you go. They may be obsessed with you. Not over you, trying to bring you back into their world, and that being why this card was the last card here, but they're being seen for this here. You have success and victory. You're being celebrated. You've got new love coming into your life also too. So I do get this being a past person, someone that you have moved away from, that's toxic and manipulative. Where they come off a certain way here with the flowers. They may try to schmooze, love bomb, but you know your truth. You're standing, like I just get this being about you standing in your power and protecting your heart. Someone's here to help you soften that though. They see that and they're here for you. Versus this person here. And so the yellow coming from the eyes, I do get that being a part of some crying. Someone being very much in their head. The manipulation being right here. And then the yellow energy just speaking to what's here with the Seven of Swords. And that will be a card of 1. So Aries energy could be a past pretend emperor. You moving on and leveling up, realizing the truth of what a true emperor represents, and it beginning with some cup energy of love. So again, the importance of drinking lots of water, cleansing, detoxing, shaking off the heebie-jeebies. You're doing that, and then the heebie-jeebies are being seen. Ooh, look at that. Watch, 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 watch. Here's that Hierophant energy. This is a specific Hierophant card. It could definitely be, with the Magician and the Hierophant, you manifesting a new contract. But with this particular energy and what has come through, I do get this being about this person being obsessed with you. And then that Knight energy that we've seen here, wanting to return. Seeing you being a boss. And then also I feel too that boss from within being what I said here about the Emperor and the King of Cups here. So this person could even be checking out the person that they know that you may be moving on and forward and towards, because they don't have anything better to do. But this will be here for you, and that'll also speak to what it is that you have and what's coming through for you. Being an emperor from within, emperor and empress are counterparts, and then manifesting this on the outer. That's awesome. And then this will be a 4 energy. This will be that true emperor energy. This will also confirm this person not being the emperor and what I just said about that. Okay, let's get your final card. Ooh, and there's the wheel, moving on and moving forward, just like I said. A lot of you representing this beautiful wheel energy here too. This is divine energy, divine feminine, divine masculine. And then the 10s are about endings and you having new beginnings. New beginning here with this here. Final card for Leo Moon. Beautiful reading, Leo Moons. You have great success and victory here, and you continue to move on and forward in prosperity. The importance of drinking lots of water. Get on that. Get on that, boo. Get on that. Alright, so we have Pisces. And this landed on the Emperor card here. Connected to the Wheel of Fortune and things moving on and moving forward. What'd you say? So, and then the color for Pisces will be blue. We do have that energy here with that King of Cups. And then for Pisces, I just put Jesus. Period. You're welcome. So I do get this being about blessings coming through. You no longer being nickeled and dined. With the first quarter here being in reverse. Where I do get this being about no longer dealing with penny pinchers. Those who like to trickle down. Those who have false perspective and beliefs and are stingy. So getting away from stingy people who have not treated you right, you replenishing and nurturing yourself, you're going to find nurturance on the outer. Card of 12 will be for Pisces. Hangman energy, that's having greater perspective, also enlightenment, and then being a divine conduit. The blue energy, I do see a lot of that here, and then here, that being important for you. I do see magician energy also too. The one that we don't have here is the pentacle, but I get that pentacle energy being connected to this Wheel of Fortune, and then even the Emperor energy of being a wonderful, magnificent boss. And then attracting like energies that correspond with your wishes. Let's see what's at the bottom. Scorpio. You smell that? Let's make this love. And then red. And I did say possible Scorpio energy also too for this. This is a lot of water. This is good water here. So the importance of the water coming through yet again. And then the Ophiuchus and Cancerian energy, that will be significant for you. So some of you may have very distinct Ophiuchus energy in your chart. And this being the completion of those 4 water signs being here. That's beautiful. 8th house energy will be significant here too as well. So we have let's go play and have fun in the water. We always stay on top of the biz. Hashtag Taurus. Taurus energy being right here with the 2. And then that did come through with the second card placement, you being happy. Protecting your happiness also too. And then again, energy of 8. But you see here we have a 5 and a 3. Contract, Empress. With an Emperor. You banging, boo. You banging. Love it. Love it. Love it. I feel too the Scorpio energy will also be what I see here. And the polarity of Scorpio being Taurus. That being about that wholeness energy and you protecting your heart space and then representing and standing in truth. Transmuting the energy very beautifully with the Scorpionic energy of the 2 energy connected to the toxic energies that you have left behind. Now, it could be 1 or more exes, but I did get one particular person. This could be multiple exes that you have left behind. Or just people that have not been serving of you, have been a disservice because they're in a particular space that you're not in anymore. You have gained success, elevated, and moved on and moved up. And it's showing. All right. Leo Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Drink lots of water. Peace.